almost the vast majority of us know people who complain and blame the government for a lot of misfortunes that happen in their lives, particularly things related to financial difficulties or not providing them with proper job opportunities. The government may be holding a big responsibility towards people. However, people as well have many duties that they need to carry towards themselves first of all. Citizens should rely on themselves in order to achieve what they want, because the government does not have magic to make all of our dreams come true. No pain, no gain. For example, our hero today is someone whose physical disability actually makes capable of doing everything you can imagine. There are a lot of people like Chen Xinyin who are not famous enough on the internet to mention, yet they are doing progress that many of us physically healthy people cannot. That is why these wonderful people are worth talking about, to look up to them and learn from their determination and hard work. Chen Xinyin lost both his arms at the age of 7 in a traumatic electric shock. Of course, it would have been really difficult for a child to handle life without his arms, like the rest of the kids his age who go on playing and having fun. But to everybody's surprise, Xinyin has proved to be a superhero who grew up handling life just fine and doing miracles. He is now 48 years old, running his family's farm and taking good care of his semi-paralyzed 91-year-old mother, who cannot move her arms anymore. What is more fantastic is the fact that he is doing all of these affairs related to his household and family all alone without asking for help, and actually he feels fulfilled and satisfied. Not only does he handle matters related to his family only, but he also goes on offering to help his neighbors. His neighbors all agree on the fact that he accomplishes things way faster than most people with both arms do. His physical disability does not seem to slow him by any means. What a great, rare person this man is. The first thing that Xinyin set his mind on doing to help around was cooking. His insistence was his main motive to prove to himself he is no different from anybody else. In other words, he wanted to take things in hand even though he had not one. So, he held a cleaver with his right foot, but unfortunately it fell off on his left foot, leaving him with a scar. Since that accident, he has been very careful and actually very excellent with using these tools. When he was 14 years old, Xinyin started to help his mother with the house chores, and his main responsibility was to watch for the buffaloes and the goats. Our superhero has a very interesting habit of not wearing shoes. Many would wonder why, but his reasons actually do make sense. Xinyin justifies not wearing shoes or socks mainly because he faces some difficulties in order to put on socks and shoes, for it is a process that requires him to use hands. Thus, it takes time, and he is not a fan of wasting time or asking somebody else to do things for him. Xinyin has been the only person to handle the farm's affairs since his older sibling moved away. That included taking care of 24 goats, 2 buffaloes, 4 hens, and the crops. In spite of the fact that Xinyin and his mother are living hand to mouth and their financial situation is critical, Xinyin has been doing some work using his feet to keep the farm's conditions somehow stable to earn a living. When Xinyin's father passed away 30 years ago, Xinyin's mother became the caregiver of the house, but sadly her health has declined and she has ended up paralyzed, not being able to feed herself. Xinyin has always been a great person and a loyal, dutiful son. He has been taking care of his mother since then, and he does everything she needs. What is more, he feeds her himself by holding the spoon between his feet. He certainly has a big, kind heart. Xinyin is multi-talented and can multitask. On caring for his mother and running the farm, he cooks, plants crops, weaves baskets using his feet and mouth, and much more tasks that are countless. It is unfair to describe that man using words because he is capable of achieving great things in spite of his disability. One day, one of the local villagers suggested that Xinyin should try begging using his feet. He would not make as much money as he would had he moved to the city. But Xinyin was furious and angry with this man's passive suggestion. Xinyin is thankful for having feet that he can use to work, and he would rather not beg for money at any cost or leave behind his mother with no one to take care of her. It's so interesting to find a man like Xinyin who has dignity and pride that prevent him from doing something that he disapproves of. Whereas many people who have Xinyin's same disability could take the easier path and go begging for money, for they are certain that they would gain people's sympathy towards them. Shen Yin is a noble person who chooses to earn his own living by hard work rather than sitting and wait for people to sympathize with him and give him money. After knowing about Shen Yin's disability and realizing his power and strong will, I bet we will all wish to have half of his determination and sense of self-acceptance.